Hey guys, Alexandra here, and today, I know I'm looking a little crazy, but seriously, I just have my foundation and base on because we are going to be doing our unboxing and try on of the SLAY GLAM box. Now, this is definitely one of my top 5 favorite subscription boxes, and the one thing I love most about this box is it just seems like every month it gets a little better and a little better, which I am totally down with. So let's go ahead and crack on open this thing and get some products on our face. Let's do this. So before we get started, I just want to say, yes, this is fake. Do not send me any death threats or hate mail. It's fake, I promise. It's just, today's supposed to be like 105 degrees outside here in good old Dayton, Ohio. So I just kind of was feeling a beach vibe today. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's talk about this SLAY GLAM box. So if you've never seen this before or gotten it, it does come in an outer pink bag on the outside, which I went ahead and removed to save time. Now this was opened like this when I pulled it out, and I know a lot of people complain about this little thin packaging that she puts her products in, but I honestly think it's great for 2 reasons. Number one, and a lot of people don't know this if you've never worked for a subscription box or dealt with shipping and receiving, so the heavier the box, the less products and the less weight of the product's total weight that you can put in the box. So I feel like the thinner the packaging, the more products and the better quality products you can put in the box. And the second thing is, you know, she definitely bubble wraps everything really, really, really well so that, you know, nothing really gets crushed. I've never once, since I have subscribed to this box, have received a broken or messed up product. Everything is very, very well packaged. And I feel like that's no different than throwing, you know, like Ipsy does, throwing it in an Ipsy bag. You know what I'm saying? All right, so there is always a little card inside, and then it's got all the products listed with the price, as always. And it's gonna take me a second to, oh, no, maybe not. Okay, I got it out. All right, so let's just dive on into this thing, you guys. So the first thing here is the Oh Wow Brush Blender by Cailyn, as you guys can see there. Okay, and this says that it retails for $15. So we will give it a try. Even though I've already got my foundation on, I still have to do my concealer and powder and stuff, so we'll try it out. The next thing is also from Cailyn. It is a Pure Luxe lipstick, and this looks like it is in the color Amber. You guys can see that right there. Go ahead and pop this out. I love really good bullet lipsticks, and I don't have a nude in a bullet, so I hope this is a good formula. And that's very nude, as you guys can see. It pretty much matches my skin tone, so we will try it out. All right, the next thing in here is from Mannakadar, and see, that was even bubble wrapped, and it is, let's see, Mannakadar 3-in-1 Contour Shadow and Blush, and this retails for $21. Yeah, 3-in-1 Contour Shadow Blush. Wow. It only looks like there's a contour and a highlight. Maybe, I don't know if you mix it. I don't know. We'll try it out. All right, the next thing in here we have, and I think these go with this, and this is the Mannakadar 3-in-1, or excuse me, that was the last product, Alex. By the way, the 3-in-1 Shadow Contour and Blush retails for $21. So this is the eyebrow kit. So she did a spoiler of this, and these pieces go with it. So you've got your pencil, your highlighter, your brush, whoop, your spoolie, just drop the brush. And as you can see, you've got your stencil here and then all the colors. So I really, really love this because a lot of time when boxes put you know, products like this in there is only for like one color. So it could be too light, it could be too dark, it could be not dark enough. And I feel like with this, literally you have something in there for everyone. Now, I don't normally use eyebrow powders. Can I even open it? I can't even open it. Oh my gosh. Ah, there we go. So yeah, I don't normally use eyebrow powders, but we'll try it out. We'll see what happens. And the last but not least item, and this one I am so excited for. So if you guys do not know who DoColor is, their palette, their what was it, the Tropical Paradise palette, I think ended up getting one of 2019's best palettes. They're like on every one of the 2019 best palette lists. So I am really been wanting a DoColor palette. So she put a DoColor palette in there, and this is a 15 color eyeshadow palette, and it's just so festive and perfect for 4th of July. And that's the other thing I really love about SLAY GLAM box. You know, her boxes definitely fit the month of whatever month it is. So let's open this thing up. There is a little doodad in here. No mirror, so saving a little money with no mirror, although we all have mirrors, let's be real here. And that is stinking adorable. But yes. All right, I am totally wanting to do a red, white, and blue look, you guys. I don't know, something. We're gonna figure it out. All right, so let me go wet down this brush, and we will start trying on, or excuse me, brush, blender. Let's go wet down the blender, and we'll start trying all these products out. Okay, so as you guys can see, I went ahead and put my concealer on my face to save time, and I did go ahead and wash and soak my Cailyn sponge here really good. I just want to show you guys this though. Like, this sponge looks so, and I mean like so different. Like, this is my Morphe sponge. It's dirty, sorry guys. But yeah, do you see how it's like, this is like just like kind of fuzzy. So I'm really interested to see how this works out. So I'm gonna use this side. There's like a longer side and a shorter side. So I'm gonna use this shorter side to try to tap out my concealer here and see how that works. If you guys can see that, but it is blending it out, but it's not really soaking up like normally like sponges soak up like a lot of product. So that's a good thing, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird too. It's very weird. Like, this would probably be really good for putting foundation on. Like, I almost now like wish I would have waited to try my foundation with this, because like, it's not like buffing the, like normally how my other sponge, this is my Morphe sponge, actually I'm gonna use this one. Normally, like, this one doesn't really soak up as much product as other sponges, but it does like buff it out, you know, the edges and everything really good. And this Cailyn one, it's literally just tapping it out. Like, it's not buffing it out, it's just tapping it out. So I think this would be really good for applying foundation. Okay, I just want to say this works amazing for applying your powder. So if for nothing else, you guys definitely use this to apply your powder, because it worked great for pressing that in. Okay, let's move on to the Mannakadar bronzer here. I'm a little scared of this thing. It looks a little more warm tone compared to my nice little cool tone here that I normally like to use, but we'll try it out. We will try it out. I don't know how I'm gonna fit my big fat brush in there, so I'm going to use this little foundation brush here to apply it, and then my big fat buffing brush to buff it out. All right, so you guys, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna go in really light here because I'm a little afraid. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that looks very not as cool toned as I like it. I mean, it's not super warm toned, but it's just not as cool toned as I would like it. But that's okay. We will work with what we got. It's pretty. And I mean, it's not like kind of went in really light because I was afraid that it was going to be super heavy, but it's not at all. I actually kind of like it a little bit. It's like just, it's very subtle, you know, like it's not super heavy. It's very, very subtle. It's like almost already like buffed out in a way. It's actually kind of nice. It's kind of nice, especially for these like beachy days like today. So I'm just gonna kind of lightly go around. So I dyed, I'm sure you guys can see, I revamped the red in my hair because it was losing its vibrancy, and I rinsed my hair out last night in the freaking shower and it literally looked like a crime scene, y'all. Like, I'm not even joking. All right, let's go in with this. I'm just gonna use the same brush here, might as well. Yeah, that just doesn't say blush to me, you guys. You know, maybe it's just me. I know some people like using highlighters as blushes. I mean, I have a highlighter blush that was named after me, and I really like that. But I like a little color. I don't feel like this is giving me the color that I want. All right, so we're gonna go in with my Wet n Wild tried and true. I really love this thing because for one, it is super inexpensive, and number two, it's got that beautiful peach undertone, and you guys know how much I love me a pink blush with a peach undertone. I'm just saying. Okay guys, so I've decided I'm not going to try this product out. The reason being is because it is a brow powder. I do really like the pencil and highlighter though, and the brushes, and I really love this entire kit, but because I just don't normally use brow powders that much, I don't want to use it once for a video and then not ever use it again when I could put it in a giveaway and somebody receive it that would probably get way more use out of it. And you know, I'm just not a fan of wasting products. You guys know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get on to the try on portion of this palette because this is what I'm really excited for anyways. So let's grab our brushes. I did go ahead and put my Bella Pierre makeup base on as usual. Now I am trying out a couple of different eye primers right now, but because this is a new palette that we've never tried before, I want to give it a fair shot. So I'm going to use my normal makeup base that I know works every time, and let's go ahead and get on into this. So I'm not gonna lie, I really want to do a red, white, and blue look, you guys. I mean, this palette just calls for it, but I was just told that I'm not allowed to do that because we gotta go grocery shopping later, and certain people do not want to be seen in public with me having the stars and stripes across my eyes. So we're gonna keep it simple today. Sorry guys, but I will create one and I'll put it on my Instagram for you, okay? So anyways, I guess we're gonna go into this kind of like mustardy yellow color right here. Again with my Alamar brush, and we're just gonna pop that into the crease to give us a little bit of color. And I will tell you guys, the one thing that I've heard about these DoColor palettes, and which I'm really curious to find out about myself, and I don't really care about the kick up as much as long as it is pigmented and blendable. And it definitely looks to be that way because I mean, you know, normally you can't get this much yellow in one dip, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of excited to play around with this palette. All right, let's grab our Sigma brush here. This is what, the E25, and we're just gonna dip into this gold shade and kind of dust that on like the middle kind of our lids, basically. Nothing too fancy. So now I'm just gonna grab a smaller, really small blending brush, and I'm gonna get into this kind of reddish color here. And I'm just gonna put some of that right here on my corner just to deepen it up. This is also kind of a shimmery shade. And just, you know, make it look nice. Now I'm gonna use this little flat brush, shader brush here, and I'm gonna get into this one right here, and then I'm just gonna put that on the corner and then over top the gold, and then just blend those in very nicely. So this is kind of just like an everyday work look that I'm creating for you guys, which I know you guys appreciate that I do, but I do like to get a little crazy sometimes, and they're holding me back right now. Okay, so I'm gonna use that same brush. I'm gonna get into that white there. I'm gonna highlight my brow bones, my inner corner, do some mascara and eyeliner, and then we'll be back to talk about this box. You guys, we almost forgot about our lipstick. So if you guys remember, we got this lipstick by Cailyn, which is this nice like skin tone color. And the one thing that I absolutely love about these color lipsticks is exactly what I did here, which was I use this nudie brown color here from ColourPop. This is in the color Brink. B-R-I-N-K, and I put that all over my lips, and then I use this Cailyn right here, and I just put that right on the inside to give that nice little gradient ombre effect. Super cute, absolutely love it. So I'm really glad that I received that and am absolutely loving that. Let's talk about the rest of the products in this box. So if you guys remember, we got the Cailyn beauty blender thing here. So I really didn't like it for blending out my like, you know, under eye concealer and stuff like that. Now, it wasn't so bad on my forehead and on my chin and my nose, but for under my eye, I didn't really like it. I think this might be pretty good for foundation, but I haven't tried it for that. But it definitely was great for setting my powder, because I do like to use a beauty blender for setting my powder, and where this isn't as wet, it didn't mess up my powder, and it definitely pressed well and set it. So I really like this for that. So I was happy to receive that, definitely. Then of course we got the eyebrow kit. As you guys know, I didn't end up trying it out. I don't like wasting products, and I feel like one of you guys would much rather have this and get more use out of it than I will, because I hate to say I'm kind of picky on my brow products, and I honestly have great brows for the most part. I use very little brow products. So there's that for you, sorry. And then we have the Mannakadar blush and contour shadow, contour, shadow, and blush. Now, I really didn't like this for a blush. The contour I was a little afraid of, but I actually ended up liking it pretty well after everything went on. It wasn't too bad. I really did like it. So I think for like in a pinch, or even, like I said, throwing this in a to-go bag if you're traveling, I think this is actually pretty nice. So I am actually happy that I received it. I wasn't at first, but I am now. Okay, the last item, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I already talked about the lipstick, and then we have the palette here, the DoColor Liberty palette. So I really like this palette, you guys. I was really excited to hear that we were receiving a DoColor palette in SLAY GLAM. I have been bugging her for months. I'm like, please check out DoColor, please check out DoColor. And I'm really excited for next month's palette too. She did a little sneak peek on her Instagram, and it's another palette that from another company that I've really been wanting to try. So I am super excited to try that out. If you would like to sign up for the SLAY GLAM box, I do have a code for you guys. I don't get anything if you use it. It is I'll put it right here. Not So Evil Slays. I think it's 10% off your box. So if you only get one box, it's $21, or if you get multiple boxes, it's 10% off your entire box order there. All right, so don't forget to enter our 6K giveaway because it is ending this weekend. All right, and I will put some other videos up. Put a 6K giveaway here. I'll put another unboxing here. Love you guys so very much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.